Hey everybody, happy Monday. How is everybody doing? How was your weekend? How was your Easter? Um, I had a really nice weekend. It was really quiet, relaxing. Um, yeah, we did something different. We did ribs instead of the typical ham. We just grilled out. We did ribs and salad and some sides. And yeah, it was different, but it was good. So I hope you guys all had a really good Easter. So guys, I have my skincare done. Everything is on. I'm going to put some primer on and I'm going to use my favorite. This is the Strobe. Now this is a cream based. It's not a silicone base. So this is really good for dry skin. And if you want more of a luminous glowy look to your skin, this is the one that you would want to go with. I typically recommend this one to anyone with dry skin, and I recommend the gray silver tube for anyone with more oily skin because it's more mattifying silicone type primer, but either one can be used on any type of skin type. It's preference really, but if you were to ask me what I would recommend this silver, the silver for mattifying if you have oily, and the purple if you have more dry skin. And you can see that gives me a really pretty glow. You can see my skin's like really glowy. So that's my favorite. So that is the Strobe Primer in the purple tube. And I feel like my eye's itchy. I'm not sure why. Okay. Now I'm going to go in today. We're going to use BB cream. I'm in the shade 02 light to medium. And I am going to mix it with a little bit of my Aqua Boosting Hydra Drops. I love this combo. And I put way too much product on my hand. That's way too much. You don't need that much. Like that's way too much. That's okay. We're gonna go for it. So I'm gonna put a little bit of these in there, okay? I just mix a couple of drops. And this is from the new Aqua line. And like I said, these are hydrating drops. And I just like the combination of those two things together because I love the BB cream on its own, but I just find that this mixture like works so good. And especially, like I said, if you have drier skin, oh, it's so good, guys. So good. So I've been going in with a brush first, and then I go in with my damp beauty blender. So I kind of just spread it around. I get it on, and then I'll go in with the beauty blender and get it in really smooth and get rid of all the brush strokes. And I do need to get my mirror from underneath my desk so that I can see what I'm doing. I will do that in a moment. And then I tend to go in with a small amount of product first, and then I will go in and add as I need it. I much rather have less product than too much. I can always add, but to take it off and try and blend it out is a lot harder. So and I just go down my neck, my jaw. And the BB cream, guys, is going to give you a light coverage. And it will even out your skin. It is a beauty type balm. But unlike other beauty balms, it really does give you a good amount of payoff as far as coverage goes. So if you like that light coverage, this is the perfect thing. I like the CC Cream also. CC Cream is going to give you a much more coverage than the BB. So we have steps, like our BFit Tinted Moisturizer would be your first step, lightest coverage. Then comes BB would be second, and then CC third, and then you start going into more full coverage foundations that we have, like the VFX Pro Camera Ready and the Stay Matte. Stay Matte is about the most fullest coverage I believe that you can get. I think actually Stay Matte foundation, if I'm not mistaken, gives more coverage even than the VFX. It's like a full coverage foundation, okay? So you can see that just evened out my skin tone. That's about all I usually put on. I don't like to layer a lot of foundation on my skin because I have more mature skin, and because it's dry, I don't like to add too much, okay? Because then I tend to feel like it gets too noticeable on my skin. It tends to accentuate things that I don't want. So the more hydration I can leave on my skin, and the lighter the foundation can be, I feel makes me look more youthful than if I'm loading on a lot of heavy foundation. So that's just me. You guys can do it whatever way you want. Some people like that full coverage foundation, and that's fine. And this is buildable, so you can build this up. You could go in with a second coat and get even more coverage. So it is buildable, and it's preference. So if you like a more heavier looking foundation, as far as coverage goes, not as feeling heavy, because our products never feel heavy. It feels like you wear absolutely nothing on your skin. But if you want more coverage, then you can go in with a second layer of the BB. Or you could start off with BB and then go in with the VFX, or you could go in with BB and mix it with CC. There's so many options that you could do. I have customers that mix the BB and the CC together. I have people that buy the BFit Tinted Moisturizer and they mix it with either the BB or the CC. So you can do that, and I do that. I do mix the BFit Tinted Moisturizer with my BB cream at times if I want just a little bit more coverage. And because that tinted moisturizer is a moisturizer, it really keeps the hydration in my skin. So that's an option too. So there's so many options, guys. I can give you a good makeup regimen. If you want help with that, I can definitely help you with that. So now I'm going to go in and I am going to set my eyes. I don't powder my entire face. Most of you know that. It's just not something that I do. I like a more dewy finish, but I do set my eyes. Now, if you didn't want to set your eyes with powder, you could use our eye primer and use that instead. The eye primer we have is amazing. It comes in a little pot. It's very good, guys. Our eye primer is amazing and better than some of the very popular ones that everybody knows. You know, you all know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to name names, but you all know, I'm sure, which product I'm talking about, and even better than that, and the price difference is amazing. So all right, let me wipe my eye because I got powder in it. Went in too heavy with the powder. Okay, on our eyes today, we are going to use the Wonderlust palette, and I am going to start off with, let's see, I think I'm going to start with Sunkissed in the crease, which is a really pretty, like, peachy brown. So Sunkissed going in the crease. Wonderlust is one of those palettes that give you a little bit of everything. There's, let's see, 18 shades, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, yeah, 18 shades in this palette. And there's a mix of mattes, there's a mix of shimmers, a lot of bright colors, like more bold and bright colors are in this palette. So if that's something that you like, you probably will love the Wonderlust palette. I love the neutral shades in this palette, the more earthy tones. I love them in this palette. But there's blues, there's greens, there's purples, there's pink, and then you have some more earthy tones like the ones that I'm using today. Like real pretty peachy brown colors. And I just got a new order in. I got the new toothpaste in today. I cannot wait to try it. I'm going to show you a picture of my teeth before I start using it. And I'll keep taking pictures to show the difference. I have seen before and afters already of people using it, and after only a couple of uses, it's phenomenal, the difference. Like, it's crazy. And even though results will vary on everybody, I mean, no two people are going to have the same results. It's like anything else. I'm really excited and curious to see like what the results are going to be on my teeth. I have fairly good, you know, like my teeth are not too yellow. I'm not a smoker. I am a coffee drinker, but I do brush my teeth usually 3 times a day. So, I mean, I do have some coffee stains on my teeth, but not too bad. So, we'll see what happens. I think that's going to be really good. It has aloe, tea tree. It has another ingredient. I don't remember the other ingredient, but there's several ingredients in it, and it smells amazing. I haven't tried it yet, but I smelt it, and it smells so good, guys. Oh my God, I just can't. All right, now on the lid, I'm going to go in with the shade Melon from the same palette. So from the Wonderlust, I'm going to tap off, and I'm going to put that on my lid. And I might actually, let me use my finger. My hands are clean and washed. I always wash my hands and sanitize them before I do my makeup in case I want to go in and apply anything with my fingers. I know that my hands are clean, so it's a good rule of thumb. So I'm putting the color Melon on my lids. And then I'm thinking I might go in with an outer corner color. Trying to think of what I want to add to it. And then we're going to go in and we're going to warm up our skin a little bit. All right, so let me pick a different brush. I think I'm going to go in with a little bit of smudge just to deepen that outer corner, just a tad. And I'm just going to pounce it on the outer corner. Just to deepen that a little bit. I don't want it to be too much, just a little bit. Guys, this is random, it has nothing to do with makeup, but I've been watching Shameless since it started, and last night's episode gave me all kinds of feelings. Oh my God. I'm not going to say what because I don't want to spoil it for anybody who watches it, but I was like, oh my God. Oh. Yeah. Like I think I get why they did it, why they did what they did. At least I have my own theories about it, but I won't go over any of that until next week, because by then hopefully everybody will have seen it, because next week is the last episode, I believe. I think next week's the last episode. So I'm like, it's so sad. I'm gonna miss that show. Although I have to say it's not the same without Fiona in it. When Fiona left, it really did change the whole show. It just wasn't the same. But I was a diehard fan, so I kept watching it. All right, so now we're gonna go in under the lower lash line, and I'm gonna go in with Sunkissed. And I'm bringing it all the way across. And then we're gonna put an inner corner highlight. So yeah, I don't know. Just, whoops, my phone just fell forward. Yeah, I just, I don't know, like, it was crazy. You know that the show is not real and that these are just actors, but it's like you can't help but, sorry guys, I'm sticking my camera back. You can't help but like feel like some way about it, like even though you know it's not real, like you get so caught up in the characters, and it's just so hard to remember that this is just a show, you know. Let me see if I can find something to weight this down a little bit. Hopefully it won't fall forward again. I have my doubts, but we'll see. Oh. So yeah, it's just, you know, you get so caught up that you forget. Okay. And I'm just cleaning up a little bit of fallout that happened. Okay, so we have that. Now I'm going to go in with the shade Base. And I'm going to put that under my lower, under my brow bone. Get it together, Charlotte. And it's just a really plain matte, almost like a vanilla shade. I always like to put something in that space. And there's times when I'll put a shade that will be a little bit different, and then sometimes I just like to use a shade that just is undetectable, but there's something there. Just to make sure that everything blends together. Really pretty. Okay, so we have our lower lash line done. I'm gonna go in with the shade Strobe Dream, also from Wonderlust. And I'm going to place that in my inner corner. Police coming down my street at a very high rate of speed. Always something. And let me see, I'm going to go into Honey Pot, and let me see what Honey Pot is. They want to go into the inner corner with a little bit of Honey Pot. The other one didn't give me as much of a glow as I wanted. I might end up going in with the highlight also that I'm going to be using, and put some of that on my inner corner. All right, so now we're going to go in with, let me move these out of my way. And I'm going to go into the Peach Bite palette, guys. And we're going to start to warm up our skin a little bit. So I'm going to go into Peach Bite, into the contour shade. And I put it on. And then I go back in and I blend. So I put it on. And then I'll go and blend. Fire trucks. Fire trucks going somewhere. Oh, I hate that sound. And I want this to be more of like a glowy, almost like a sun-kissed tan look. So I'm gonna go a little bit heavier with my bronzer than I would. My contour, I should say. Well, you could use this as a bronzer too. It's so pretty, guys. It's my favorite contour bronzer shade to use. I love the Peach Bite palette. I already have 2 extras because I use it that much. And when I do like a more bronzy look, I tend to kind of go over a lot more of my face than just the typical points that you would do just your contour. So I tend to run it up and down. And I really go down my neck so that it's blended. And you can see the difference now, how much more warmth is added to my skin. So now I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush, a big fluffy brush. And I just go in and blend. And you can see it just warmed up the skin. Like it's not making me look like I have a, oh, there goes my earring. It's not making me look too like overdone as far as it. It just gives me that pretty like sun-kissed glow. It almost looks like I was out in the sun for a little while and just got a little bit of color. And that's what I needed, just to warm up my skin. And I think that it goes so pretty with this eye look. Let me rescue my earring that fell on the floor. Got too carried away with the powder on the contour. My earring's like, hey. Okay. All right, see? Pretty, right? Okay, now I'm gonna go into the blush from the Peach Bite. Guys, I'll tell you, get this Peach Bite palette or the 3-in-1 and you can't go wrong. There's just so much you can do with these palettes. It's incredible. I'm just going to use the blush. And like, guys, you can tell, like, I use this palette. It's crazy. And I just ordered 2 more in the new packaging. It's so pretty. And I just kind of go on my forehead a little. Right over that contour shade. And down my nose. And then I'm going to go in with the highlight now. The highlight shade. And I'm just placing that right here. I don't want to go too crazy with it because I don't like to draw too much attention to the underneath of my eyes. And just a little bit there. You can put a little bit above your eyebrows if you want. A little on the chin if you want. And see how beautiful and glowy that is? Like, isn't that pretty? To me, that's just so pretty. I love it. So now we're going to go in with mascara. We're going to go in with Optimal. This is a great all-around perfect mascara. It's going to give you length, definition, volume. It's just the nicest mascara. And it's $10.90, guys. It's so affordable. I love the wand on it. And I don't know, I love this. Zen's really good. It's $8.90, and I love Zen too. But I just feel like this wand is so easy to use. It's so user-friendly. And it's just one of these mascaras. It's like one and done. Like no fuss, no fancy anything. It just is a simple wand. And it just gives you the most beautiful lashes. Like, I like the fancy wands, and I like the double lash that gives you different ways of using it and all that, but there's some days I just want a simple mascara that's going to give me everything I need just in one felt swoop. Simple, easy breezy, you know? Where I don't have to just worry about it. I can just put this on, get the look I'm looking for, and be on with my day. So you guys can see this is optimal. I did get a little dot up top. I'll take that off, but can you see the difference? $10.90, guys, and look at the difference. Like, that is incredible, and it looks natural. Like, it's just a great mascara. I'm trying to drink some water today. I feel like I'm dehydrated. I'm not sure what is going on. My stomach's been a little queasy today. I don't know if it's because I'm trying to get back on track with my diet. So I'm like going through withdrawal a little bit from certain things that I had started eating again, that I'm not going to eat now for a while, because I need to lose the weight that I gained. Because I do not feel well. I do not feel well. When I put stuff in my body that is not good for me and I'm not used to anymore, it makes me feel so crappy. Like, it's terrible. Really terrible. And I'm very mindful of like it, because I'll notice it right away. It's like my body just rejects it. It's like, you've been feeding us good stuff and now you want to give us junk. Like, we're not going for that. Like, nope, ain't having it. So I think that might be part of it. I'm not sure. I am not sure. Now this eye, you guys know, my lashes have been giving me a lot of problems, so it's the best that it's gonna get. It's not the fault of the mascara. My lashes just do not want to go in the position that I need them to go to make them look really good on that eye. But, whoops. But the more I play with it, I feel like the worse they get. So I just tend to leave it alone now and let them do what they need to. So just gonna go into the lower lash line. Now, a lot of people don't do mascara on the bottom lashes. I have to. I just feel like something's missing if I don't. But by all means, I mean, you can skip this part. I don't know. I feel naked without my mascara on my lower lashes. I really need my other mirror. I cannot see that far away. I'm telling you guys, the older I get, seems like every day there's something else that my body is having a hard time with. Like, I don't know. I guess I'm just not a young kid anymore. Gonna sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Oh, you ever feel like, and then you feel like you're gonna sneeze again and it doesn't come out? And of course, it's always when you're putting mascara on. Why wouldn't it be? Okay, so we have our lashes. Aren't they beautiful? God, guys, that's like, I am like just so impressed with our mascaras, all of them. Like, there's not one that I can say that I don't like. I have my favorites, but there's not one of them that I don't like. I love them all. I just do. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the highlight from the Peach Bite, and I'm going to put that on the inner corner of my eyes, because I didn't feel like the shadow gave me enough of a highlight that I wanted. And I'm bringing it down just a little bit. Right in here. I feel like my lighting is really bad. Like, really bad. Is that better? Maybe that's better. I feel like I was kind of washed out. Okay. Now we're going to do lips. So, I don't think I'm going to go in with lip liner, guys. I'm just going to go in with our new VFX Camera Ready Matte Liquid Lipstick. And this is in My Lips But Better. It's not number 3. These have been sold out for the second or third time. I don't know if they'll be coming back or not, if they're going to make them a permanent fixture in the makeup line, but they are so beautiful, and I know quite a few people were able to get them, so I wanted to just come on and use them, and hopefully you will have been able to get them. I do have some extras in stock. If there was a shade that you were looking for that you couldn't get and you want that shade, message me and I can tell you if I have it. And if I do, I can send you an invoice for the product and mail it to you. Not used to my hair being straight. Okay, number 3. Now, you could go in with a lip liner, obviously. And normally, I use lip liners, especially with darker colors. But with this color, I don't really feel I need it. Unless you wanted to add some dimension or you just want a little bit of a different look. These are super creamy, guys. Very long lasting. And they just feel like absolute nothing. They are so comfortable. So if you've ever been on the fence about liquid lipsticks, guys, you have to try these. Ooh, showing a lot of cleavage there. You have to try these. These are so good. And our original ones, too, are really good. So you can always try the originals. We have beautiful colors in the original liquid matte lipsticks. These were a limited edition, the VFX ones, but I think, I hope they bring it in back as a regular permanent option, because they are gorgeous. They're really pretty. Now, if you wanted to, you could go on top of the gloss, or you could put a little bit of concealer and ombre it out a little bit, or you could use one of the highlight shades and just kind of put a little bit of highlight in the center, just to make it even more like glowy, which I can do. Where's my Peach Bite palette gone? Where did I put my Peach Bite palette? Did I put it away? Yes, I did. So you can take any highlight shade, okay, and just add a little bit on top. to the center. See, it just gives a little bit of a glow. Now you could also get that same effect using one of our Miss Sparkle glosses on top, and that would look gorgeous as well. And if you feel like your highlight is too much, if it's too much of a glow, you can go in with your brush and just go over a little bit so that it's not as glowy. But that's the look, guys. So I hope you like it. Just to quickly recap, we used the VFX Strobe Primer. We went in with BB Light to Medium 02. We mixed a little bit of the Hydra Drops in with that. We went in with Wonderlust palette, so we used Sunkiss on the crease. We used Smudge on the outer corner. We used Melon on the lids, and then we went in with Strobe Dream on the inner corner. Then we used our Optimal Mascara. Then we did highlight on the inner corner from the Peach Bite palette. And we used the Peach Bite palette to contour, highlight, and for blush. And then 03 My Lips Are Better in the VFX matte liquid lipstick. And we just threw a little bit of highlight in the center of the lips. And that's how we got this look, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this. As always, if you want any of these products, you can find them on my website at www.pharmacyus.com/Charlotte Cardoso 2. So www.pharmacyus.com/Charlotte Cardoso 2. Can't talk today. I don't know. Maybe it's because of the weekend. It's a Monday. I don't know. But and also you can find me on Facebook at Charlotte's Cosmetics and More with Pharmacy. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat. So you can follow me on all those social media platforms, but Facebook is where you will find all the updates, all the new releases, all the product launches, and things like that. So make sure you're following me there. I am doing a giveaway for the most, for whoever does the most shares and likes. So make sure if you're doing that, you're letting me know. Send me a message so I can keep adding your name to the list. And I'll pick a winner at the end of the month. So anyways, guys, have a great rest of your day. I hope you enjoy this look and it's something that you want to recreate. And if you are looking for the business opportunity side of pharmacy and you would like to become part of my team, just private message me and I'll go over all that with you, all the details, all the ins and outs of the company, and we'll get you started. So thank you so much. Thank you to all my customers who have already ordered this month. You guys are amazing. You guys have been placing orders left and right, so I appreciate it. I value you all. And so yeah, have a great rest of your day, and I'll be back maybe tomorrow with another video, if not on Wednesday. Take care, guys. Bye.